Welcome back to Restore Thrive. We are talking today about shoulders, and specifically the idea that we see so much in the gym that you need to balance out pushing and pulling, or need to have a greater ratio of pulling type exercises than you do pushing exercises. And while there is some truth to that, we have to remember that it always comes down to who you are as an individual. And the first thing we have to do is assess, where do your shoulders and shoulder blades normally sit? So to do this, we're going to have you guys ask a super friend or family member to take a look at your shoulder blades from the back and maybe even take a picture. And we've drawn a very crude picture here of what the shoulder blades should look like. So if we're looking at you from behind, what we would want to see, if these were the shoulder blades, this is your head and this is your spine, that inside border, what we call the medial border of the shoulder blade, needs to be vertical. What we often see with people who are doing a lot of pulling, whether it's horizontal pulling or folks that like to do a lot of pull downs or pull ups, is that they get into a tilted down position. And so those borders on the inside, instead of being vertical, start to tilt out and down. And so if we're in that position and we add a bunch of pulling, whether it's a horizontal or a vertical pull, what happens is we reinforce that downwardly rotated position. That's what we call that position. And when that happens, we're compressing the top of the shoulder. So the things that we see down the line in terms of tendonitis or even tears in the rotator cuff, a lot of times happen because we're out of position, and while we're trying to do something that we've heard is good for us, if we don't appreciate our individual variation, we can actually make problems worse or cause problems that we could have avoided if we were a little more specific with our exercise prescription. So what we're going to do in the following weeks here, guys, is give you a couple different exercises that you can do based on your shoulder blade position. If you're a little bit downwardly rotated, or if you're a little bit shrugged up in the other direction, to reset your shoulder blades in good position. And when you're set in good position, you'll have full access to that power and range of motion that you should have through your shoulders, your arms, and your upper body. So stay tuned, guys. Again, your homework assignment this week is take a picture, have somebody take a picture for you, look at your shoulder blades, assess where you are. Are you vertical? Are you rotated down? Are you turned up a little bit, or maybe even tilted up a little bit? Leave a comment below. If you have any questions, give us a shout. We'll talk to you again soon.